All right, so it's 2026, and at this point, smartphones are barely phones anymore. You know, they're like half computer, half camera, and every year the camera part matters more. So I kept thinking, what if we just stopped pretending? What if someone just went all the way and made a camera first, and the phone part was almost like secondary? So this is a Leica camera that also happens to be a phone. This is the Xiaomi 17 Ultra Leica edition. And the whole idea starts the second you open the box. You know, Xiaomi is not being sought to hear at all. Like from the jump, it's very, very clear that this is a Leica thing. You got the phone, obviously, but then they really lean into the camera vibe. There is a custom case with MagSafe magnets built in with Leica logo on it. You get an aluminium lens cap that attaches the case, also Leica. And there's this super soft, really high quality microfiber cloth. And even a wrist strap that clips onto the case like a real camera lanyard. And honestly, just the accessories alone feel like they could just cost like 50, 60 bucks if you bought them separately. They are really committing to the beat. Now, if you remember last year's Xiaomi 17 Pro and Pro Max, those were very, very iPhone inspired. Like you see this pure iPhone look-alike thing. But this one, I would say not really. The 17 Ultra looks different and I actually like it. Here we have the cream color and it's of two-tone. Like the bottom part has this light texture and the top is actually smooth. The buttons are super, super clicky, which I love. And the circular volume buttons, which the plus and minus, like total throwback, like it's a very iPhone 4 era. But again, the theme is a camera first. All the branding on the back is like completely horizontal, and if you look closely, it's actually saying Leica more times than it says Xiaomi. Leica logo here, Leica logo on the camera module. You turn it aside and it literally says Leica camera Germany on the side. So they are not even hiding it. All right, let's talk about the camera because that's the whole reason this phone exists. The main camera is a massive 1-inch sensor, 50 megapixel, focusing on a 1.67. And for me, it's very, very huge for a smartphone. The ultra wide is also solid. You got 14mm equivalent, 50 megapixel, and it's actually usable. And then there is the telephoto. It is 200 megapixel, and seriously, it's a real variable zoom. Smoothly moves from 75 mm to 100 mm with a changing aperture. That's not just digital zoom tricks, that's actually camera engineering. Now here's the interesting part. I wouldn't say this is the absolute best smartphone ever, like purely on image quality, but it's really good, like it's very high up there, and it's not the most clinical or perfect, I know, but I would say that this is the most fun camera I've ever seen, and that matters. Autofocus is fast and reliable. The big sensor gives you real depth and detail, and photos look great. Video is especially very easy. You can literally just point, shoot, and suddenly you've got clean 8K footage. The microphones are not amazing, but throw on an external mic and then you're good. The Leica partnership goes way beyond than just slapping a logo on the phone. You've got Leica Vibrant and Leica Authentic Profile. I mostly stick with the Vibrant because it just looks good. But when you want something with more character, there is Leica essential mode, and this is not just features. These looks are baked into the capture process. You can undo them later, that's if you like. The M9 mode locks daylight, white balance, add contrast, and then it gives more organic look. The M3 mode is monochrome, but just black and white. It's emulating Leica mono film with a grain and reduced dynamic range. These photos, I know they are not perfect, but they are fun. Like, they've got this crispy personality. Then there is the camera ring around the module. It's completely metal. It rotates smoothly, and the haptics make it feel like it's clicking like a real camera lens ring, and I so love that. So if you twist it fast, and immediately it launches the camera. In photo mode, it controls zoom, and in video mode, it controls the exposure. And in pro mode, you can customize it to do like pretty much anything. Manual focus, shutter speed, white balance in Kelvin. So it's like Apple's camera control, but way more physical and way more flexible. Let's talk about the downside, because I know this is not perfect. The camera ring for me, it's cool, but it can be a little awkward. Your fingers will definitely end up in the shots sometimes. So it's also pretty easy to accidentally trigger when you're just holding the phone. And for the variable zoom, while I feel it is impressive, it doesn't cover a huge range. It's just about 2.2 times to 4.3 times. So cool tech, but not life-changing actually. Also, I really wish the camera app remembered my settings. Like, I don't have to keep setting it every time. If I switch to 50 megapixel mode, it resets back to 12 every time I reopen the app. So I feel like no real camera will do that. To wrap this up, there's an old saying, the best camera is the one you have with you. And in 2026, that camera can now be a pocket-sized Leica experience. It's not perfect, I know, but it is bold, it is fun, and it's just different. So yeah, well played, Xiaomi. If you know that this video helped you, smash the like button and then subscribe to the channel for more of tech reviews. I'll see you soon.